Yo, what's going on? This is Nick V.
This is Eric V.
What up, Baker Boys in the spot. Right. Now we're here to give you an inside look, up close and personal, on rap,
the soul of the streets.
With me as we explore through a musical style that has been ignored, but still it has endured, simply because it's more than just a trend. But many seem not to want to comprehend the fact that hip-hop is a culture full-blown and blessed with beautiful people of every skin tone. But who'd have known that it would engulf the whole planet? Now we got worldwide hip-hop fanatics, true b-boys in every sense of the word, head spinning from the ghettos to the suburbs. Across the globe, the culture of hip-hop is being taught, and even hip-hop collectible items are being bought, and it's begun to affect radio station airwaves from here to Tibet. And the reason hip-hop hasn't died yet is simply cause ain't no way we'd ever let you get to the soul. Rap soul, back with fish picks and afros, play the background if to give fade natural a sound. At underground spots up north, up top, down south, non-stop out west. It gets wild, but it still won't stop. Rock with drops from Baldwin to Bangkok. Hip-hop's my life, don't abuse it. Start respecting rap music in the way that you use it. No confusion on how it's done. Some are in it for the love, and some are in it for the bank funds. Now Shanks and Guns is one with the beats. Point me to the one who stole rap soul from the streets.
Hey, yo, we got our own stars in hip-hop, man. Stars in hip-hop. I'm talking about Biggie, of course, man. It's like, ever since his death, even before, you know what I'm saying? He's a superstar. Now even more
about
so.
Trey Lee, though?
Trey Lee, you know what I'm saying? The hottest underground joints, you know what I'm saying? Of course, Run MC, the biggest stars of all. Beastie Boys, you know what I'm saying? Back to the old school. Grandmaster Flash, Furious 5.
Enough of that. Let's peep it out right here, baby.
Get into it. The stars of hip-hop.
I think rap is the most expressive music out in terms of if there's an idea that needs to get put forth in any type of music, you can do it in rap better than anything else. Because you're not bound by, most of the time you're not bound by much cadence, you're not bound by a lot of chord changes, you're not bound by melody. You can just, whatever words you can get out and rhyme every couple of lines or every line or whatever you want to do, you can just get the idea out, and it's a very flexible medium.
I am an entertainer, host of most from coast to coast, yes. Mr. Whipper is I. No matter where you go, London, Paris, Germany, France,
So you the major
I guarantee you music, all I want in return is dance.
upcoming.
I started off in hip-hop as a beatboxer. A beatboxer is somebody who makes drum sounds with their mouth. Going back to Dougie Fresh, Biz Markie. Okay, beatbox, that's what I do. That's how I started off as.
You don't have to be able to sing to be able to rap. So a lot of people who are fans of it that can't sing will be able to go and get the lyrics out and emulate their favorite rapper saying certain things, and they can feel it because it's almost like it's a lot closer to them rather than this whole lofty idea of a singer in the middle of a symphony hall, blowing out big notes and stuff. This is someone that's tangible, there in your face.
No color lines. Hip hop is universal. You know what I'm saying? It's not black. It's not white. It's a culture. It's universal, man. Anybody wants to be a part of it and down for what it stands for, welcome with open arms.
Yeah, color lines are erased, man. You got a Puerto Rican right here con un moreno, con un italiano, mexicano. What color lines? What colors do you see? What color do you see?
People think that hip-hop and rap are two different things, and it's not. Hip-hop is actual culture, and rap is the music of that culture.
Hip-hop music is here to stay. It's been around for about 20 years now, and it's just now starting to blow, you know what I mean? So I can just imagine 20 years from now what it's gonna be like.
Rap is a music that is more reflective of one's background than any other type of music. So no one's gonna go to a rock artist and say, emulate Bruce Springsteen's background. Where they go to a rap artist and say, emulate, NWA's background.
It's all about peace. When we first started rap and hip hop, it was partying. It was coming to the club, having a ball. We was chilling. Gangsters would leave their gangster outside. They'd be up in the club, get their groove on. Then they'll go outside and probably shoot somebody. But the main thing is the music realm and our circle in itself, which is the hip hop, b-boys, you know, the music, the graffiti. Nobody with it because it's still respected.
Hey yo, the videos, man, I'm saying, it's like some songs I'm not even feeling until I see the video.
You gotta see the video, man. They do hype stuff, crazy effects and all that stuff.
Yo, but who brings it though? The directors, the video directors.
They're hot, man. We got a couple people right here. You go check them out. They do the hot flavors for the videos.
Word up, paying his justice, his hip hop and his rap, soul streets.
In your face.
All right.
I love to brainstorm. I brainstorm with the record company, sometimes the manager and the artist, and then I sit down and write a concept.
Man, when I grow up, I'm gonna be a rap star. Man, when you grow up, you ain't gonna be nothing. Yeah. You just ain't gonna be nothing. What he said. My mom said if I work hard, I can be anything I wanna be. Michael, get in this house right now. Coming, Mama.
A music video for an artist is the first time, especially for a new artist, the first time the public is going to see this artist.
And now you gonna be buying things, flip around time flying things. Now no need to lie, lane, listen to come and go, a gang of fools hanging around the studio. Begging people to hear and flow. Mad at me, could've got the shed of dreams left on the floor. But that's the way it go, cause this rap game ain't no plaything. MC's been hustling.
I like to bring new images and new concepts into music videos.
Okay, let's stop. Let's do it again. Come on, pretend you're a piano, and when I point to you, you know what I mean? And action.
Man, when I grow up, I wanna be a rap star.
Man, when you all grow up, you ain't gonna ever be nothing. Yeah, you're just not gonna be nothing.
What he said.
What he said. My mom said if I work hard, I can do anything I want to.
Michael, get in the house.
Come here, Mama.
Okay.
Mark it.
Mark.
Right now I'm working on a bridge in an area that has power lines, that has all sorts of obstacles. I'm coming off a railroad track onto an armored car, onto the scene, which we're seeing in the background, of an armored car which skids, crashes, the back opens up, and the money comes out.
Alright, we're just gonna shoot it, and it's gonna be a frenzy, and just go after the money. Are we ready, camera? Are we ready, sound? Stand by with slate.
I think rap might be still going strong as long as a lot of the images become a little bit more positive. There will always, as there should be, images of hard street life, which I absolutely support. However, it needs to be a balance of some sort of redeeming qualities, I hope.
An experience of waking life, having two characteristics of a dream, a visionary creation of the imagination.
Honey, it's time to eat. You must have been dreaming. No, I wasn't, Mama.
Sometimes I write a concept in 20 minutes straight out of me, and sometimes it's the best concept, you know, when it comes out. Sometimes it's days and weeks. I'm listening to a song and I can't come up with anything, but it's really a combination of three main creative forces: the label, the artist, and the director. between takes, literally me and the cast and all the people would dance in between takes. It's just like fun party music. And what's cool about this music is that it's fun, it's party music, it's dance music, it's almost escapism. And if an artist comes on the set with the wrong attitude or late, he's f***ing up his own video. And I usually make that very clear. And then once they realize that I'm on their team, and it could be the artist and I against the f***ing world, that's when you have a tight video. I do the best video possible for each and every job that I accept.
So you got the gist of it? Smiles, smiles, everybody, action.
Like working with you, man, make my video the bomb shit.
No problem.
When rap first started in New York City, there were people selling 500,000 units in the Bronx. And that's, I think one of the reasons why the major labels started to get into rap, because it was so profitable. And a lot of these records never heard radio. It was all word of mouth and people selling records out of the back of their cars. But the most progressive and innovative and different kinds of music has really come out of the rap arena. Once again, it's come out of the black ghetto.
Broke, it ain't no joke. I think I'm gonna choke the next man that tries to provoke. So much aggression got me stressing. I've learned my lesson, so what's with all the testing? Do you wanna lose your life? Do you wanna get cut by a coroner's stats knife? Cause at the rate I'm going, I might be a murderer overnight. So stay the out my sight. I ain't a gangster or a hard rock off the block kid. I need knots in my pocket.
I remember back in the 80s, man, everybody thought rap was gonna die. It was funny. It was hilarious because the industry really didn't see how much rap meant to the kids.
What a place. Crack pipes in the staircase. No time to waste. Gotta make haste out this place. I'm on a familiar face hunt. There goes my brother Nonchalant and my cousin Shell Blunt.
If it wasn't for people like NWA or Public Enemy, I think a lot of the going-ons in the inner city would not have been known by a lot of people.
I think the cops see me slit. This kid gotta grab his gun and grab the other clip out his pocket. Then jet north like a rocket. Try to hit the fire exit, but they blocked it. K9s and Tech 9s all around me. Caught one in the shoulder and hit the ground beat. Now I'm looking at life in the B now. No time for smiles, I'll be down for a while. They're taking somebody out on a stretcher. Yo, it's my man M-Fly, I came to get ya. But the dead don't talk, nor do they walk.
Rap music has expanded into all forms of entertainment and therefore has become widely known. When a lot of people say that folks have sold out, I think that basically people are in a way almost commenting on their success. And I don't think there's anything wrong with a rapper or anybody in entertainment or anybody, period, becoming successful as long as it's good. I mean, if they're robbing banks or something like that, then that's different. But, I mean, seriously, if somebody goes from singing, what they call gangster rap and then starts rapping with R&B musicians, I call that a bonding of music. I don't call that selling out because somebody will enjoy it. The whole thing is it's entertainment. If you're entertaining, then you're doing what you're supposed to do.
Talk to me about slang, you know what I'm saying? Use some slang words, you know what I'm saying? The stuff, we got our own type of dictionary, you know what I'm saying?
Hip-hop is a whole different language, a different kind of situation.
Yo,
like Skrilla.
Skrilla
means money.
Dollar Billa, Skrilla, Green, Benjamins. You know
Everything.
what I'm saying? Dead presidents. That's all slang. We're gonna get into a little bit more right here.
You can learn something right here.
Word up.
Watch it.
Hey, that's a fat little track there, man. Old school's in the house.
Blowing the smoke.
Old school rockin'. Don't know. A brother right here can steadily flow. You wanna get down? Watch me rip. Old school like Prince whip a whip. Get up, boy, just a little more. I'll do it like I did way back in '74. And if you wanna get down, just groove. Cause I got the style guaranteed to make you move. You call it your style, I call them all mine. Here I go, mastermind with the rhymes. Wanna get down, just step up. Cause when you're with the ripper boy, you're about to mess up. And when it comes down to laying the lick, saying a brother that I know that's cooler than the whip. Cream, yeah, floats to the top and never stops cause I'm all rock. So check it out. Gonna run some slang down, bust it out. I might as well get a little crying though. Sorry, Mom.
Who the criminal?
Well, actually, this is like, you know, this is green from God's earth.
Mother Nature. Ronald Reagan ain't committed no crime.
And no, well, look at here. In the Bible it states in, what is it, Genesis chapter 1 or 3.
Right.
All that is green is good. Thank you, Jesus. All right, let me get up in the slang.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I basically know it, but I'm going to bust it to you the way it's written down on here. Word up, hold on.
Let that shit go out.
No such thing. It's whip a whip.
You got long lungs.
Now. But that tastes good to m. All right, check it out. Around the way from the general area, banging. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Gang banging. Having sex. Ugh. 2 meanings. Never know how he's going down. Bite. Y'all know what time it is. You copping somebody. When you blow up, that means, yo, man, you get famous, you large, you in charge, you know what I'm saying? It's all that. Blunt, y'all know what time it is. That's a Philly. And if you know what goes inside of it, you'll have a real good time. Check this out. Boom! When you're going to bomb something, that's graffiti, and it's the best. So it's one of the two. You know what I'm saying? You're going to bomb or it's the bomb. Depends on how you use it. Bompton. Everybody know that's Compton. We're gonna bounce, that means we leaving. You wanna break off, that means, yo, I'm getting ready to have some sex, you know, let them break me off. Or you can pay me, because I need to get broke off every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Bum rush, yo, you know what the bum rush is. You seen them pulling out the door and getting in a boot like that, break the that just basically means to just up, you know what I'm saying? All right, buster, y'all know what that is. Sucker, our head's got a victim. A buster's a sucker. All right, butter, nice and smooth. Y'all know what time it is. Parquet. All right, catch a body. Y'all know what time it is. You gotta kill a. You know what I'm saying? Chill, y'all lamping, you're relaxing, and it's all good. Chocolate City, anything that's mostly black city. You know what I'm saying? Chronic, stupid Bombay that's being passed around right about now. But I tried to put crab, you know what that means, man. You just a crab. Devil white man. Whoa, devil white man. Hey, who wrote that in here?
You know, you see a girl, bro, she's fly. You know what I mean? It's just something that looks good.
Dogging, that means treating with disrespect. And then doodoo pants, you know, that's these doodoo pants, big baggy joints. I could advertise a little kickwear there. I don't think they kicking flavor anymore.
Off the hook, that's more of a hip hop word. It's more of a hip hop word. That is like off the hook is just incredibly, it's just, you can't even explain it. That's what off the hook is.
All right, dope. Y'all know what that means. Me, you look it up in the dictionary, you see a dope. Great, stylish, and it means drugs, and drugs is not us, you know what I'm saying? We'll smoke some weed, but that's not drugs. Okay, down with, y'all know who that's, y'all enthusiastic, y'all down with my you like what's going down right about now.
Ghetto bird, what's a ghetto bird?
Ghetto bird's a helicopter. Let me tell you something about them. They ain't no joke, they can see it all. They see it all, and what they can't see, they'll come along in your neighborhood and cut down all your trees so they can see into it quite well.
Freaks, though someone who is sexually promiscuous. Look, use them rubbers, man, you know what I'm saying? And y'all girls in that cellophane licking each other, man, that shit ain't working. Okay, hair stepping, a lot of these I know. Hard-headed, a lot of these I know. Head gangs, a head me gangster. Heifer, ugly.
They may refer to money in the Oakland Bay area as Fetty or Skrilla, but Lucci
in New York. Hitting the kitten means having sex. Hoopty, that's a big crappy car. Ice down, that means to do graffiti. It's all good, means everything is fine. Jammy, that means I got a gun. Jim Browski, well, you know what this is. Johnson, you know what this is. Mayo, cocaine. Method, pot. Milk, smooth. Moist, weak. Nasty, sex. On point, on target. On the real, that means you're real. Props, proper props. Papers, paper money. Perpetrator fraud, player. Pimp an artist, myself. Flex, sex. Flex, sex. Flex, oops, sex. Skeezer.
His girl.
Who's mama?
Oh, you is all skeezers. Cause at one time or another, you done laid back and just open them legs and you ain't married. Skills, me. Now look at here. Y'all need skrillers, that's money. Y'all the players like us, you know what I'm saying? You need real rhymers. Y'all wanna know what time it is? We got more on this here book here. Just send $5.99 to...
Yo, role models. Biggie, Tupac.
Right.
These are the people that are teaching,
Icons.
the icons to the children of today.
10 years ago, it was a little bit more, you had your hardcore hip hop still, but it was just done a different way. Now it's so upfront that people just get offended by it now. I mean, you know, that's what scares me about the youth, because the youth, those are the days when you do get rebellious, when you want to go out there and conquer the world, and they take a lot of this bullcrap serious, too serious.
I kind of break a lot of stereotypes when it comes to a rapper per se. It's like everybody thinks, oh, it's a street thing, it's a gun thing, it's a poverty thing, it's a non-education thing for whatever. And I think that's all wrong, because even a lot of the people that they look at and point those stereotypes at are quite smart. They're quite, you know, law-abiding.
I owe it to the fans and to the youth to, you know, kind of be like a role model, you know what I'm saying? Because they listen to me probably more than they listen to their own parents. It's like, let me give you an example. A little kid goes to school at 8 o'clock in the morning, he gets home at 3 o'clock. He or she gets home at 3 o'clock most of the time. At the same time, their parent is still at work. They don't get off until 5 o'clock. Then you have the traffic, and then probably won't get home until about 6:30. Now, in between that time, between 3 and 6:30, more than likely, the first thing that a person does is they go home and they turn on the TV, or they turn on the radio. And the first thing you hear nowadays on TV is hip-hop music. First thing you hear on the radio nowadays is hip-hop music. That is the music of choice right now. So therefore, I feel like I'm being a bigger influence on that little kid than their parent is. So I feel like that it's my civic duty, you know what I'm saying, to act as responsible as if that was my own child. You dig what I mean?
In the best of all possible worlds, it would be a nice idea for record stores to ask young kids for ID with parental stickers when parental stickers are involved. But if you're talking about a mom and pop store in a predominantly minority neighborhood selling urban music, where a disproportionate number of those CDs and tapes have stickers on them, you know, what are you going to do? Have a section for stuff that's stickered and have a section for stuff that's not? And then you have rock records that sell 10, 11 million records or whatever. Alanis Morissette's record is a great record. She's cursing all over that thing. I've never seen a sticker on one of them, and she's been able to sell over 10 million copies. More power to her, but you would never see a rapper with even one swear word on it get away with anything.
I mean, as far as CD labeling, you know, I don't have a problem with that, because generally that comes from within. You know, it's something that either the label or the artist decides to do. But I think that anytime we deal with a situation where someone wants to come in and say, hey, don't say this, don't say that, say it this way, here's what you can say, here's what you can't say, that's a problem.
When I see the parental advisory stickers, it's more as America's getting scared, because within 30 years from now, politicians are going to listen to hip-hop. I mean, they will remember when they were a young kid, and they're going to remember these songs. Like 40 years from now, the president is going to remember songs that we're hearing now. And they're getting scared because it's not just an urban thing anymore. It's not a youth thing. I mean, it's going to be America. I see hip-hop just blowing up in America, period. If people don't see that, I mean, that's fine, but it will sneak up on you and bite you in the.
And it's not gonna die. It's here forever. You ain't gonna stop. No one can.
People gotta.
Ice-T said, and I think this is the best way to deal with it. Ice-T said, and I know it's true, that by the time a kid reaches 3rd grade, he knows every bad word that there is. He knows all the 7 dirty words that George Carlin outlined, plus he's constructed 7 more that make it make sense, that make it expressive, depending on what the kid wants to say.
A rhyme is a terrible thing to waste.
In case people have never really known how music is put together, how our music is put together.
There's a lot of different steps and stuff like that. You want to know how they did it? We're going to show you. Watch it.
Some people use guitars. We use turntables and samplers. It's like this, hip-hop.
Instruments.
Like this.
I got vinyl all over the place, so I need a turntable. And this turntable goes into a mixer, and that provides the sound of the music. And then I can equalize it, put it on tape, put effects on it, and then sample it. This is the sampler right here. And I can take what I get off the record and manipulate it in here to give me a constant beat. Then after that, I can, if I find a bass sound or a keyboard sound or something like that, I can also put it in here and have the sampler generated. From the sampler, we go to these modules up here, and these are keyboard modules. I have a keyboard down here, and I play the notes, and I can get different sounds, everything from a horn to a piano to Rhodes to flutes, anything, out of these modules, and I add that to my beats and my bass and all that other stuff. Once I have that, that's pretty much the track. I can also use this machine up here. This is somewhat of a sophisticated CD player, and I can do the same thing and sample from the CDs. Once I have my whole track put together, I use this machine to do some vocals, and I put my vocals on a little cassette like this, and I can get a couple tracks of vocals and mix that with what I have musically. So lyrics from here, music from here, and then it goes into this machine down here, which is a mixing board, processed through effects here, and that's how I'm able to make my demo.
Cognac. Cognac. Hey, what you want to do? How you want to feel? It's the whipper, I'm the with the bigger figures. You want to be down? Well, come be down. You get to beat down, cause the whipper don't around. All I want to do is let the whole world know. Get crazy or steadily flow. Which one you want to do? Who? Huh? What? Bang? You? Yeah. It's the Bronx, Puerto Rican, and I'm lamping. Straight up cynic and fool stomping. All those who chose to oppose. Step to a pro? No, I don't think so.
As far as hip hop is concerned, man, you got, so you got TV, you got the videos, you got the DJ.
But wait a minute. Don't forget about the magazines, though.
Yo, the hip hop magazines.
Hip hop magazines let you know what's going on. You got rap pages.
You got you got Hits magazine. All these hip hop magazines. Let's get a little more into depth about these hip hop magazines. Word up.
They put it down.
That was our magazine. I mean, with Subculture itself, we're a culture magazine that, we have the 4 elements of hip hop, which is MCing, DJing, b-boying, as well as graffiti art. And a lot of magazines out there call themselves a hip hop magazine, but if you look at it overall, they're not a hip hop magazine. All they do is they go out there and they do stuff for MCs, and they have like 6 or 8 different MC articles, and I'm not downing them for that. Or they'll have like maybe 1 page of graffiti, and it's only rarely seldom that you'll hear about DJs or definitely you don't really hear about b-boys that much. And for us as a magazine, I mean, we want to go out there and we want to divide hip-hop equally, because hip-hop isn't MTV, Yo MTV Raps. Hip-hop isn't, Rap City on BET. Hip-hop is like, it's a whole culture within itself.
You always search in life for, like, looking for the perfect man, or looking for the perfect job, I found the perfect music in rap, because there's so many different subjects that get talked about, and it's so relevant to the times. And the music, you can use anything and just be so creative with it. You can loop a beat, you can make something up new, you can turn it back, you can do all kinds of things with it. You can use classical, you can use rock, you can use R&B, you can use gospel, and do anything with any of those kinds of music and make a rap beat.
I think its biggest strength is that it takes people who generally come from the bottom of society, in terms of financially, and gives them an opportunity to go to the top of society financially. I think that that's one of the biggest best things, especially now when we see people like Master P, Ice Cube, we see Jay-Z, we see people starting to own their own companies and employ other people who look just like them. I think that that's a really positive thing for young people to see and participate in.
Because hip hop, it's for everybody. People just have to find their own niche and what they can contribute to it.
As far as the negative content of rap, believe it or not, as positive as I try to be and as positive as I try to, have the focus for Rap Sheep, I don't really want that to go away. I don't want that to go away. I don't want the negative content to go away until the negative content in this society goes away, because that's what rap music does. It holds a mirror up to America. I think it was Chuck D who said that. I know I'm plagiarizing that, but basically this music holds a mirror to America. So until it goes away in our culture, in our society, I don't want that negative content to leave rap.
When hip hop originally came around and it was like Sugar Hill Gang and Furious 5 and Fat Five Freddy, I mean, it was like a happy thing. Sure, crews battled and everything, but it was like something that everybody enjoyed. Everybody had a smile on their face, and people were b-boying and they were DJing and people were rhyming and the graffiti was there. I mean, this whole thing about, people are getting shot, I mean, that's gonna happen, but I don't wanna go out there and I don't wanna glorify it, and I certainly don't wanna attribute to the problem.
Eric B,
what's up?
Hip hop, the culture, DJing, MCing, graffiti.
Can't forget about
something
the
we're
graffiti,
not
man.
into. You know what I'm saying? We're into the DJing and MCing.
But I'm saying though, it's an art form of the music. It's like
it goes hand in hand.
It's all part of the culture.
Graffiti, you know what I'm saying? Writing your name on the wall, representing your crew, where you're from. Right. And then you got breakdancing.
Everything.
You know what I'm saying? That's another part of hip hop, a whole part of our culture, you know what I'm saying? Dancing, rapping, MCing, DJing. It's all the same. It's all part of the hip hop culture. Let's talk a little bit more about it.
Graffiti was, it would start off as tagging, that was the interest. It was, impact, being involved in something exciting and being able to express yourself. And it led into art.
Graffiti, see, to me there's about 7 elements in hip hop. There is DJing, breaking, popping, we got the music. When I'm breaking, I have to have graffiti right behind me because I just get creative, even more, when I'm doing the dance. So, and this is how Radiotron is now.
remember back in the days, man, where we're from, Bakersfield, there was nobody playing any type of rap, hip-hop, nothing.
There's only one station I can remember as far as rap music goes in LA where we're from, or where we're here now. K-Day. KDAY broke open the doors, man, for everything.
And it wasn't even a West Coast, East Coast thing back in the late 80s. They were playing Public Enemy, Biz Markie, all that stuff.
Fresh.
But now radio stations all over the country. You know, our station, for instance, Power 106, where hip-hop lives. Hot 97 New York, where hip-hop lives. Hip-hop rules the world. Hip-hop is here, and it's here to stay. And stations make a lot of money off of it.
Let's check out the radio stations that put it down for the hip-hop, the rap music.
I love this job, man. Especially this stuff here where we get to play just nothing but hip hop. We are in the middle of a Memorial Power Mix weekend right here. I'm saying later, my man Fuzzy. Later, Fuzzy.
Later, man.
Later, E-Man. Later, Click. Good show, bro. Good show. Next, we got my man Speedy K on the Wheels of Steel. He's gonna get into some Pistol Grip Pump, some Going Back to Cali. So, yo, anytime you're ready, Mr. E-Man, just hit your thing, baby.
Power 106.5 minutes, Friday Night Flavors going down. On the turntables doing his thing. C- from the Almighty Roughnecks representing to the fullest. Fuzzy Fantabulous, DJ E-Man, and myself, Mr. Chocolate. Most deaf. Yo, we're right in the middle. We're right in the middle of a Memorial Power Mix weekend, which means 73 hours of non-stop mixing all weekend long.
It's Power 106 Red Ball Lips in the morning time with the Baker Boys. What's going down, party people? Oh, Eric V, guess what time it is?
It's time for Vato, man.
Oh,
Memorial Day.
Vato.
We're celebrating Memorial Day.
You know, I get so much reaction off this guy. People really want to know who this guy is. Oh man, that's right.
I want to see what words of wisdom he's going to have for this Memorial
Day.
Weekend.
Well, yeah, you know what it is. You know what it is. He's definitely giving thanks. I believe it is. So let's go ahead. Let's listen in on Vato Man. What he has to say. Baker Boys from Bakersfield, California. We're just some kids from Bakersfield, bro. 1984 was the year I touched turntables. 12 years old I was. Our father and my older brother owned, they started up a teen club, 16 and over teen club in Bakersfield, which is like Hicktown from strictly country music. And my brother and my father, they started this teen club, and it was a family-run organization. It was me, him, my mom was at the door taking the money. My brother Frankie was, lining up the DJs.
The whole family thing.
Yeah.
And a little bit after that, I was like 17 years old. I got interested in DJing. I wanted to DJ. He wouldn't teach me, so I had to learn myself.
Well, I
taught myself how to DJ. He wants to be Mr. Limelight, all up in the camera and stuff like that.
Still do that.
He still does. And that's fine. That's fine. Let him have his thing. As long as I'm getting paid the same amount. Don't matter. And that's a little background on us. We got into radio a little bit after that. My father hooked us up with the general manager for a little AM station in Bakersfield. And I had to go out and sell spots to pay for us to be on the radio. I went out to tire stores or whatever, said we got a show we're trying to start, $50 a spot or whatever. I go out, sell the spots, bring it, and pay the owner of station manager, and we didn't make no money for 7-8 months on the radio. We were just doing it all summer long.
It wasn't about making money for us. It was about playing music.
It wasn't being
played
out there.
Which was hip hop music. It was dance music. It was everything. We played just music that people haven't heard. Had a chance to hear. They haven't been exposed in Bakersfield, and we were just ahead of our time because we're DJs and we got all the hot new records first. I mean, when we got on the radio, the real big song was "Parents Just Don't Understand." Yeah, we made that song a hit in Bakersfield, because there weren't no other stations playing it. So
they wouldn't play no rap music in the day
they
at
still
all.
Won't. They still won't play in Bakersfield.
They day part everything.
But that's why we got the Bakersfield.
Yeah. This is what you call a freestyle session. 106, my man, we out. Nick V. In the place to be. We call the Wolf coming from 313. You know what I'm saying? Rocky, they call me. Now me and Kit Churutu, Tid Nav Eek, or Two Wet Wolves. Cause we's about to book you on the ride. Call the night out. I shout out a howl. The crowd, if you feel it, y'all with me. Emitting, spitting crispy lyrical droplets. And to top it off, I'm the man with the rough child fame against the grain of the norm, maintaining through the storm. But if you touch me, I'm armed and I got you. Shot you a lyrical game, tamed you for a moment so you can want me. That be a lie. Like a fight with a wrong one, a true one, two have fun. Make moves, then here I come. And to sum it all up with the boom for the thrust. But good night out with E4 or a plus. It's just a night out with decor. Plus it makes you wanna see more. Or to a guy for a ride of your lifetime. We all shine, we fly when we ride. Through this hell of a night. With my man Nick V in the place to be. Up in the mornings. A 105.9, we both shine. It's our time to get on down for mine with the get on us.
It's a culture, you know what I'm saying? It's our music for our culture, for our, you know, we're 20 something right now. You know, we're the 20 something generation. We're successful and we grew up with hip hop. As is these 13, 10-year-old kids right now. They're growing up listening to Biggie Smalls. They're growing up listening to Snoop Doggy Dogg.
I mean, 10 years, that's going to be oldies.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? It's going to take the place of different stuff from before. It all shifts.
Check it out.
Power 106 is where hip hop lives.
Yeah.
That's the slogan. Living through us. It's living through me and my brother.
When we came here 4 years ago, there was no hip hop in LA. Me and my brother single-handedly can change the face of radio because of the opportunity they gave us.
Commercial. Yeah. All right. Funny boy, don't commercial.
What's the first one?
181. That's right.
Comrades.
That's right. Baker Boys in the morning time.
Hey.
9:23. Thanks for tuning on in, ladies and gentlemen. Coming back next after this. Let me see here.
Angie, how long have you been with the Baker Boys?
I guess 3 months, pretty soon. So I just got here.
Angie. What's your real name?
Angelique. Angelique.
So, who was with the Baker Boys before you?
Nobody.
Really? Well.
I'm like the first official babe. Baker babe.
The first lady.
The first lady.
Right on. And what do you bring to the show?
My breasts, basically. That's just about it. I mean, you know, they saw them. They said, bring them over.
Nick V, there's so many different kinds of rap music out today. You got your so-called your gangster rap. You got your hardcore.
You got your player rap. You know, you got the southern rap.
You got you can't forget about the Bay Area.
No,
you know
everybody's got they got all kinds of styles of rap. That's what I love about hip hop. You know, it's growing and it's growing and it's never stopping. You know.
But did you know that they got Christian rap too?
Well, I know about some Christian rap.
Christian rap, man. We're gonna peep it out, see what's going on with the flavor there.
Word up.
Christian rap artists today are trying to give the kids of our generation a different alternative medium to what secular rap is all about. Their lyrics are more generated at positive things and things of a spiritual nature, actually.
I just recently was saved. My tattoo of Jesus Christ right here will represent that.
Definitely, Christian artists will definitely make it into the secular industry.
You know what I'm saying? It's within a second I expand. It's an overbearing size, so blowing up, rock your fronts as I shine. As if I was on that show to train the soul, then stood back and analyzed yours. Second ago, bust the backbone. But why unleash this? Because I stand with 32-inch creases and the courtesy to pick you up after I busted you all to pieces. Just so swole. Sport a silver Seiko, come together like NATO. A-Wax couldn't even trace the tracks. Just from an outlaw who figured out your whole mind state while putting together a 500-piece jigsaw puzzle. Foundations will crumble and have. My blazer mic burns my path. The read's what's left in a circumstance of aftermath. You have no chance. You better run a high before I cause your vital signs of flatline, leaving you stranded in this very fragment in time, MC alive.
I think that God wants to use rap music and hit the hip-hop scene because there's a lot of people out in the west side and the east side and just throughout the United States, throughout the world that are, that are searching, and this is the music that they're listening to.
You see, I was MC Sin and I was a rapper, but I was influenced by the street and by the ghetto. And that's why it was MC Sin. I wanted to prove I was the hardest. I heard the message of Jesus Christ, and I accepted him as my personal savior, and I became a Christian.
3, check it. Ha! From the break of dawn. Ha ha. Freaky double agent like my man James Bond. Running, ducking, walking, talking, night stalking. New kids on the block and...
Now that I'm changed, I'm calling all street runners. Brown, black, or white, Oriental, I don't want to come out too strong with my high-strung rap song. Christ from the Ghetto's my national anthem. Backed by a powerful force, of course. We gotta get busy for souls who are lost. Enough of banging on wax, let's cut clean tracks. Aim for the brother man now, wolf packs. Who said get soft, jump off the crash course. Repetitively, I'll say once more. Rest your neck, I've been in urbanized war. Hop in this ride or get left there on the floor. Peace, MC Scroller, I'm out.
New kids on the block. She broke it with me, dude, last night over the phone. Fell suddenly, stripped and ripped to the bone. Drink a cup of acid, but keep a cool tone. Cause pain is always passing, but you're never alone. Freak, freak to the beat all the way to next week. Critique the MC with the ill lyric. Physique, boom, boom, boom to the bip, slip down the road. Kinetic alphabetics is the worldwide code. Hallelujah, paying dues since 72 and ongoing. Baby, cause we gotta keep growing. Read my holy Bible before I take my nap. Wake up, grab the mic and bust some Christian rap. Delicately woven, intertwined with life and human beings. Connect all over cause they know what it's like. Breathe in, breathe out, and know one thing that the creator of the universe enjoys to sing. To hear it, dim your eyes, then listen close. Period, human life, not overdose. Let go now, all things will come, and when they get rough, baby, get tough. Ha!
But it's all about, you know, universal hip-hop represent straight up. No east or west, no boundaries and all that, but that's about
No
it.
East Coast, no West Coast, just CBL and the Holy Ghost. You know what I'm saying?
Straight up.
It's not where you're from, it's where you know, where you at. To me, to be a lyricist, it's really important as an artiste to let the people really feel where you coming from while you speaking. You got a lot of rappers out there that mumble, you can barely hear what the they're talking about. My thing is I like people to visualize as I speak, and you know, that's been something since we've been doing since like 78, 77, you know, because most rappers don't know how to project their voices, you know, on mic they'll sound like if they don't have a sound check, we could pretty much go in any spot. As long as you got ample volume, we could tear it up because you have to project your voice, just like playing an instrument. So a lot of artists, you know, they don't really muffle up my yo, it's like this. You know, you're supposed to hold it bam bam and throw your voice to the mic, not bring the mic to your face. Another lesson, kids, it's free. That's what I mean, whip a whip. But no.
Man, there's so much stuff, man.
Yo, it's all
break
knowledge.
dancing, scratching,
Word.
MCing, rapping.
Graffiti, you know what I'm saying? The old school, new school, it's all lovely. And you know what, Eric V? It's all knowledge. Knowledge is definitely power, and we hope we brought you guys some today. Learn about it. You're gonna love it. It's a culture, and it's here. It's rap, and it's the soul of the streets.
Right here. Now this is for the honeys who want the money, for the players who want to stay players, for everybody that wants to party hard, it don't hurt nobody.
So move your body, don't stand against the wall. We only got one night so we can do it all. Baby, what you wanna do? Wanna be just me and you? Do it all night, or we can hook up and you can rock with the whole crew.
What we're doing is keeping real clean hip-hop alive with the same hardcore vibe. So listen and lend an ear and give a cheer. No need for fear. Listen here.
We do this all the time. When it's time to bust a rhyme on this microphone, when I flip, I'm guaranteed to blow your mind. I come so swiftly that you can't get with me. Just me and my rapping about a 150.
Chris whip a whip. Sharp shit. Keep all the that you know on the. I'll never stop this hip-hop rock, cause the Bronx Puerto Rican was born to rock.
Well, I was born in the Midwest, but now I'm on the West Coast, the best coast, so I got to keep it real and keep it most like the best man. I'm coming through, so I gives respects in to all my that be rolling in the lands.
We got a from the west side.
West side.
We got a from the east side.
East side.
No need for the who ride. All you gotta do, step inside and glide with pride. You know what I'm saying? We ain't never even rapped together before, man, and they was sounding butters.